All right, so we're starting off with some foam rolling. Before a workout, 10 passes up and down each muscle is good. It's basically to restore blood flow, circulation to the muscles, just kind of knock the rust off, if you will. Here I am hugging my upper back so I can expose the muscles of my shoulder blades, rolling side to side. Really good if you have neck pain or any kind of tension, help reduce some stress in those muscles. Next, let's hit the glutes. So I'm gonna lean to my right, cross my right leg up like I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm rolling out just the right side of my glute here. You'll see in these, you can tell by my pain face here, that if you find some sore spots in there, don't shy away from them. Make sure you really spend some good time, especially on my left side. You'll see here in a second, I found a knot. Woo, it's uncomfortable, but super beneficial to restore range of motion and reduce injury. All right, so the more you do this, the more you'll find kind of your individual prescription and what muscles you should spend more time on. Now I'm going to my IT band, or the lateral quad rather. This is another really tight spot for me, so I usually spend a lot of time here. This will be good for you, especially if you experience a lot of lateral knee pain on the outside of your knee. This is really good. Again, here I am finding a knot, spending some good time on there. Then you just roll on top of now you're rolling out your quad. So the top of the leg, I set my left knee on the ground so I can focus just on one leg at a time. And again, your quad goes from your hip all the way down to the top of your knee, so make sure you're really rolling out the length of that muscle. I'm only turning around here so I can stay facing the camera, but you can just roll to the other side. So rolling out the other IT band. Again, hunting out those sore spots. You can use in this case, my right foot and my left arm to control how much pressure I'm putting on my leg. Which is kind of nice too, because this is pretty gnarly if you're not used to it. So again, doing the quad, you can see I'm experiencing a great deal of discomfort. I don't do this enough, but it is super beneficial. And one thing I always tell everybody, it sucks less the more you do it. The last one that I usually do, especially for a leg workout, is the calves. Ankle range of motion can really affect your squat in a negative way. So we got to loosen up those calves. And again, you can see I'm pinning down one spot on my calf, hunting out those tight spots, excuse the random guy's leg there, hunting out the tight spots and then just rolling side to side until I feel it relax a little bit. I'm using my top leg to add more pressure to the leg I'm rolling out. So there you go, foam rolling. Shouldn't take more than 5 to 7 minutes. Next is a phenomenal hip stretch. So I get into an exaggerated lunge position. Note that I'm keeping my back leg straight and the butt flexed for the hip flexor stretch. I'm getting my elbow down to the ground as low as I can, holding it for a couple seconds, and then twisting up towards my lead leg to really get those hips loosened up. I'm showing you from the front angle here, the final piece. I'm pushing that knee out, and you should really feel a stretch in the top of the hip. Again, just a few seconds in each position, both sides. Lastly, you're gonna need a 10 to 20 pound dumbbell. You're gonna sink down in the squat and just chill down here. Push your elbows out with your knees to loosen up your groin, shift side to side to loosen up your ankles. Just hang out here for 10 to 30 seconds. And then the last thing I do is hold the dumbbell out in front of me, engage those core muscles. Now you're ready to squat.